Our planet is home to incredible natural beauty and diversity. However, human activities threaten the natural flow. Desertification, flooding, erosion, and harmful environmental practices are just a few of the challenges we face, brought about largely by climate change. The country, especially northern Nigeria, has been facing numerous environmental challenges, putting populations in harm's way, affecting local economies and businesses, loss of farmlands as well as damage to crucial infrastructure. Throughout, government has not folded its arms, rather introduced theories of mitigative measures in the form of programs and policies towards a concerted approach in addressing the challenges. The Agroclimatic Resilience in Semi-Arid Landscapes ACReSAL project is one of such established to address some of the major environmental issues. It is a World Bank funded project aimed at addressing the consequences of climate change, most especially land degradation. With its four main components of dryland management, community climate resilience, institutional strengthening and project management, as well as contingency emergency response, are key areas of intervention. Borno State is one of the 20 northern states identified by the federal government to benefit from the project. Compounded by ecological issues such as desertification, erosion, land degradation, deforestation, and depletion of water resources, including receding of the Lake Chad, conditions are further exacerbated by the decade-long conflict in Borno, which has put a stop to many interventions aimed at addressing environmental challenges. But there is hope, as some key interventions are underway to correct some of the challenges. ACReSAL, with support from the World Bank, is working to address these environmental challenges through reforestation, sustainable agriculture, and community-led conservation initiatives. One of its programs in the state aims to restore 9,000 hectares of degraded land by planting 10 million assorted seedlings and supporting community-led initiatives.
We are trying to adopt some drought resistance or drought tolerant tree species that we don't have to water them during the dry season. We are trying to make sure that we plant these tree seedlings in the right time. We make sure that we raise these seedlings and they become matured during the planting season so that they can be planted and take advantage of the rainfall. Because this problem of insecurity is actually affecting the implementation of the project. But actually under this ACReSAL, we are making so many arrangements. We have engaged a specific officer that will be charged with the responsibility of seeing how we can address the problem of security challenges, and that is why we have engaged a specialist, that is a security specialist, that will advise us on how best we can address that problem.
The drilling of solar-powered borehole at Mannari Pond in Gamdu town for human and animal consumption is one of the interventions to ensure access to water by communities in affected areas in Borno. ACReSAL's Community Revolving Fund, CRF, provides financial support to community members for agro-business, income-generating activities, promoting sustainable livelihoods and poverty reduction. Community members, through the initiative, can access loans at 5% interest, starting or expanding their business and improving their livelihood. During the sensitization program, community members were educated on the benefits of the CRF, including increased access to finance, job creation, and poverty reduction. They were also encouraged to actively participate in community interest groups, CIGs, which serves as the primary beneficiaries of the CRF and play a crucial role in its management and sustainability.
We tell communities to understand the context of the project. We inform them of the objectives of the project, and then we make them and rather to even convince them to buy into the project, because the project has to be done with community people. And when you are actually looking at the sustainability aspect of it, communities have to be engaged fully. You cannot just go and make your project and leave. For the sustainability, communities have to come in. So by so doing, we are actually having series of committees.
By verifying the legitimacy of the CIGs and their leadership structures, community members can safeguard the funds and ensure that they are used for the intended purposes. Sensitization and education are crucial in addressing environmental challenges. By raising awareness and promoting sustainable practices, individuals and communities can be inspired to take action. ACReSAL's efforts are a step towards a sustainable future, and we must continue to support and expand these initiatives. As part of institutional arrangement, the states have steering and technical committees that provide overall policy and technical guidance.
For His Excellency Professor Babagana Umar Zulum, the Executive Governor of Borno State, has recently formed a committee to look into herders and farmers' clashes. And these are all part of insecurity activities caused by climate change and the insurgency. ACReSAL is just coming in, and I said we are just trying to pick up and then see that the project begins. And we hope to see a lot of collaboration in terms of the land management and watershed management as well, for the benefit of our communities.
The impact of agroclimatic resilience in semi-arid landscapes ACReSAL continues to be felt in the state, with interventions such as drilling of solar-powered boreholes, distribution of seedlings, and construction of drainage networks. One of the significant interventions by ACReSAL is the drilling of solar-powered boreholes in several communities, including Gamdu town. This has alleviated the challenge of accessing clean water for gardening, vegetable farming, and domestic use. Community members have testified to the significant impact of this intervention, citing reduced difficulties in accessing water and improved livelihoods.
Formerly, before the arrival of ACReSAL here, we were suffering from getting clean water. Some outbreaks of epidemics like cholera and other things, people used to drink stagnant water in the pond, in the lake. So, but now with the arrival of ACReSAL, we are now getting clean water, so which is viable for human consumption. Both animals and human beings are drinking clean water now, so we are very happy over it. God bless ACReSAL. They have increased our livelihood, and we cannot even express it more than we are expressing now.
Sauko da wani kawo isa kuma kungiya da wani ACReSAL da isa kawo a dera bohol ladin lajin duro kazi jiya ta yi da yana rige basar da kamun da yankon gandun da ba da sunye chullu da mai yin la sasa ma wazai amma kudi alhamdulillah jiya kwande na askirnyana am da kurado ne isa a washi ma da kaza da lanzuro walza a wada isa sanna da askirnyana kuma da kazi da jiya da bawo
da muna shan wahala da rani da damuna duka, da ruwan sama ma anan kogi muke ɗiba muke sha a cikin damuna ma, amma Allah ya sa ACReSAL ya zo ya yi mana boreholes yanzu guda 3 an gama, saura guda 3 an ce mana za a yi, don sabida yanzu damuna din shine inda za a yi din akwai ruwa, shi yasa aka bari guda 3 ba, amma alhamdulillah guda 3 na an samu nasara, yanzu ruwa yana zuba. Tunda aka samu na yanzu ba layi gashi na ruwa na kowa ya zo dare da rana suna diba ruwa.
Another laudable initiative by ACReSAL is the distribution of 10 million seedlings to various communities in Borno State. This initiative aims to enhance environmental sustainability, address deforestation challenges, and promote agricultural resilience. Community members have been actively involved in the tree seedling distribution process, fostering a sense of ownership and responsibility towards environmental stewardship. ACReSAL has also constructed drainage network in several communities, including Askira Uba, mitigating the impact of seasonal flooding and improving the overall quality of life for residents. Community members have reported reduced instances of flooding, improved health and sanitation, and increased economic activity.
So, a gaske dai muna shan wahala shekaru baya da suka wuce. Shekarun baya da suka wuce in aka yi ruwan sama ma mutum yana iya yin kwana biyu a gidan shi bai fito a gida ba. Da yake ya zama ba gadan mu in ya zo ya rushe, ruwa ma yana shiga har gida. Don a takaice akwai wani gida ma yanzu a nan bakin gadan nan ruwa ya taba shiga shekara 2 da suka wuce har ya rusa daki, an rasa rayuka guda 3. Amma yanzu alhamdulillah da ACReSAL suka zo, gaskiya mun gode Allah, yanzu an yi mana gada wanda za ka fito daga gidanka sai dai ka tsallake. In ka zo da mota ma ba sai ka bari a bakin kwalta a can ba, za ka iya ka zo, akwai inda sun gina sun dan bar hanyar kwalbet na mota da za su iya su shigo, kamar irin wannan wurin haka gashi an yi wannan yanzu haka, kaga moto sai ya zo ya wuce. Alhamdulillah muna musu godiya.
Muna godiya da ACReSAL wadda suka kawo mana taimako. Da ruwa yana dame mu, amma yanzu da ACReSAL suka kawo mana albarkacin gwamnan Borno mai adalci, gwamnan Borno mai ji tausayin mu, mai taimakon mu. Mun gode Allah, mun gode gwamnan Borno, Allah ya kara masa. Yanzu gidajen mu lafiya kalau, ACReSAL kuma suka taimake mu, yanzu muna ji daɗi.
Community leader na Mufa district ba abin da zan iya faɗa ma mutanen ACReSAL. ACReSAL tun yi mana aiki wanda na kasa faɗa. Lokaci da nake abin na sa kwanta na shimfiɗa har ta suka zo suka gani kuma suka sake tayar da wancan, su yi mana babban drainage wanda yara masu zuwa shekara 100 za su ga wannan aiki project da aka yi. Actually Allah ya karawa ACReSAL, Allah ya kara musu. Da wannan hanyar da zara kai ruwa ba za mu ya mai tafiya kai ba, ko ta ina gidaje ina shaguna duk ruwa yana shiga. Amma da ACReSAL sun zo sun taimaka mana, yanzu muna jin daɗi kamar cikin zaman Abuja. Katakaf a cikin gari babban hanyar da ta kai wannan kyau wanda ACReSAL ta yi mana ba bilibili, ta yi mana aiki mai kyau. Allah ubangiji ya saka musu.
In addition to these interventions, ACReSAL has also distributed pairs of bulls and heifer goats to community members, facilitated by Governor Babagana Umar Zulum. This initiative has significantly empowered local livelihoods and brought joy to the people.
Shanu mun gamsu da aikin da aka yi mana, mun gode ma gwamnanmu, kuma za mu yi noma, kuma za mu kula da abin da muka samu. Allah ya musu albarka, da wanda suka bamu Allah ya taimaka mana, Allah ya ba mu zaman lafiya.
A ACReSAL gwamna ya ba mu shanu 2 muna ci da iyayenmu ne. ACReSAL na gode musu ACReSAL.
The environment is fragile, but together we can make a difference. Let's adopt sustainable practices, support environmental initiatives, and protect our planet for future generations.